almost a given when you're in the market for a new car or when you hit the mall in search of a trendy pair of jeans. Exciting shopping encounters that can make for an emotional buying experience. The same type of experience that the folks at General Electric say occurs when consumers are in the market for their next refrigerator or dishwasher. But can shopping for an appliance really have that much of an emotional impact on consumers? You bet. In fact, GE is banking on it. To understand this pricing story, you have to go back several years ago when GE's appliance business was at a crossroads. Pricing had been declining for some time, but rather than accept the trend, the business decided to make a major investment in new product innovation and comprehensive brand positioning.
Consumers are willing to step up and buy higher-end products, to spend more for appliances, if you can appeal to their aspirations, if you can appeal to them on a more emotional level, if you can offer them innovation that's different from what they've had before.
Shopping for a new fridge is not like it used to be. In the past, you'd buy a replacement when the old one broke down. Now more and more consumers are ditching their perfectly working appliances for more trendy upscale versions. And instead of buying just one appliance, they're redesigning the entire kitchen. And that brings us to the story of GE's Profile and Monogram brands, the company's upscale appliance lines. Two brands that were reinvented and are doing well today.
The best thing that we ever did as a business 8-10 years ago was to make a major commitment to new product investment, and we have significantly increased the amount of money we're spending on new products, and as a result, we've turned around our pricing performance. We've been able to buck the trend that historically has plagued this industry.
It's a move that paid off big time for GE. At the time, appliance sales in the Profile and Monogram lines were in a decade-long slump. The company's product portfolio lacked differentiation. Its brand positioning was virtually indistinguishable. GE's Monogram and Profile lines were headed for a huge overhaul. With a red-hot real estate market and no shortage of consumers tapping into their home equity, GE's Monogram and Profile lines were poised to appeal to more affluent homeowners.
These brands have evolved over time. Monogram started as a relatively narrow offering, primarily of refrigerators, aimed at that very high end of the market. Over time, we realized the opportunity that existed with a more full-line package of products at that high end of the marketplace. And so we've built out the product offering in those categories to include cooking products and dishwashers in the full suite.
New styling, innovative features, and quality that would allow the company to position these brands at the higher end of the market, moving upstream in price.
The most important factor in success in realizing more value and realizing better pricing for our product is product.
In other words, if you've got a better product, you have a better chance at setting your prices higher. So when it came to reinventing its Profile and Monogram lines, they invested in new product development, coming up with cutting-edge, innovative features that would excite customers and try to create that all-important emotional attachment to their product. GE's distribution strategy also plays a role in the success of these two lines. The company is careful about who they choose to carry its products. They want to protect that very delicate brand experience.
We've worked very hard in recent years on our distribution strategy. The Monogram brand is a very limited distribution strategy. The customer has to sign up to be willing to support that type of a brand with the display requirement. As a result, it's a fairly narrow distribution for that particular product. The way we really want the Profile brand to be represented to consumers is in a very elegant upscale setting. And so we provide considerable support to those dealers who are willing to display it in the manner that we believe it should be displayed.
As the Profile and Monogram brands have evolved, so too have consumers' perceptions, which have translated into higher profits. The average retail price paid for GE appliance products has increased more than 15%, and GE's appliance business has delivered 5 years of double-digit earnings growth. Growth that the company hopes will continue no matter where the housing market or the economy heads.